The golden gun I kind of waffled on using or not, but because it is so useful to shoot people in the head. If you can shoot them in the head, you're good to go. But once you mess up and you have to start pumping them with 3 bullets or you're missing, it runs out of steam pretty quick. And these parts have gotten a lot more difficult. And but it's been fun because there's always, if you want, there's always something new you can do. It kind of feels like Breath of the Wild in that way, where you can, like, if you're sick of doing this one, you can just, there's always another area or another time frame you can explore. And then Juliana shows up, and then you're always like, every time Juliana shows up, you're probably going to get a good ability or an upgrade or something. So I've been appreciating it. I'm feeling I'm like right at the hump where I'm about to get more abilities and be able to unlock more. I haven't actually really gotten anywhere further in terms of killing them more easily, other than there was like a story part where they keep mentioning here and there, like, oh, these 2 visionaries will be here at this time, and these 2 will be here at this time. I think we're going to lure them into that lady's place who has the poison gas and probably kill them all there. It's going to be sort of like uncomfortably similar to what the Nazis did to people in gas rooms. But there's always some kind of a progression, and there's always a different way you can go. So it feels pretty satisfying, even though, like, I've kind of been playing just off stream, hopping on, just like listening to some podcasts and trying to bust through some levels. And it's tough, and it's probably because I'm not paying as much attention, not really listening, but it's gotten way, way more difficult. I mean, right now it looks pretty easy what I'm doing, but it's because I'm being patient, right? It's my first run through, and then when you get to like your 3rd or 4th, then you start losing your... It's like Dark Souls and Demon Souls, Bloodborne and Sekiro, but not like Elden Ring. I can't speak for Elden Ring, but it's like that where you're doing well, and then the more that you die, the more impatient you get, and all of a sudden, you're just doing way worse as you go along. What's the halo around my screen? I don't know. Oh, I have a thing on that nullifies my abilities. So I can't link them up so that if I shoot one person it kills 4 people. I can't shift, and I can't reprise, like come back to life. So this is sort of like a different challenge area. But yeah, I'm definitely in the lots of patience mode. No problem. Because I've gone in here guns blazing a few times, and so many people come out. But before they all need to come out, I guess they're all just relaxing right now. There's the exit. I don't want the exit. I want to go to Frank's studio. I want to kill Frank. I do like how they go down pretty quick. So it makes them. It makes it feel kind of realistic in a way, and less tedious. But they can also kill you really quickly. So you have to be. You're like a real glass cannon in it, right? Like you can only. There's really not that many shots you can take before you're done. You can kill people easily, so it's perfect for a stealth game. Some kind of code here. Get the code, shut it down. Kick like a donkey. Kick like a donkey. Oh, I see. So you could have gone over here and through here. Man, this one's designed really nicely. God, they'd make such a good Deus Ex game. But I think they like their stories to be kind of sillier, and Deus Ex is always so fucking serious all the time. Racism. You know, they had some really cool talks between him and Juliana, where Juliana's... You realize, like, Juliana's been alive for over 100 years, reliving the same day. And she wants it. Like, she's telling him about, like, how many books she's read, how she has more knowledge than anyone could have ever had. wonder what triggers this to attack that guy. Welcome, Ted. Like, did he see me or did he see this thing? Shit. Not good. Guess he saw me. Whoa. Did you get behind here again? Don't worry about it. Just the one guy. It's really hard to hear the footsteps. I can hear some footsteps. You'll come with me. Did you see that big leak that came out with all these remasters and stuff? Final Fantasy Tactics. A whole bunch of stuff. A lot of Dream games from PS1, PS2. Tactics will be great. I've always been meaning to play that. And then every time I fire it up, I think, oh, I'm going to get stuck in some cutscene. It's not going to work. I think it was in the last couple days. I heard it on the PlayStation podcast, Sacred Symbols, hosted by Colin Moriarty. It's a brilliant, brilliant podcast. He is very plugged in with the PlayStation world and the developer teams. Tactics Ogre? Snow Tactics Ogre? Yeah, that's a real favorite. I knew a kid at a Boys and Girls Club, and he was kind of an angry kid. He was about 7 or 6, maybe 7, young kid. And he was talking about how his dad was so obsessed with the video game, wouldn't spend time with him. I said, what game? So I was kind of excited. I was like, oh, what game could this be? And then he said some kind of ogre game. I thought, what? He still plays that? Some like crazy old game. It's all he wants to do. And he would come in every time and he'd pick up his kids. And he'd just always be so tired, like, And he sort of looked like a turtle. He was sort of a skinny guy with a bald head and glasses. Daniel and Ezra. Come on, let's go. Come on. He just wanted to get home and play some Tactics Ogre. Turtle, 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 turtle. Could have been. Green is good. Green is go. You open. Uh-oh. They found me. Woof. This thing shoots out poison rounds. Oh no. Go! I think that's the part is frustrating. Is I was like, oh man, it'd be so. Aren't these games supposed to be about using your abilities? Then you go to this one, no abilities. All right, I'm gonna try that one more time, and then move on to, I don't know, getting other abilities or doing something else just to break it up. I'm also getting the weird feeling that Juliana is his daughter. Because he's mentioned a few things, and there'll be some trigger words he'll say, and then she'll kind of lose it. And kind of screams at him. But it also means, like, all the jokes they had before is like, did we have a hookup? Did we date? Did we have sex? Like, oh, God. Are we supposed to just, like, hate this character? Are we supposed to hate all these characters? Ugh. I was trying to do a double jump and then press up on the D-pad so I could activate my little dash. Alright, there we go. See, I got this thing. Look at that. They're all connected. Hit one of them in the head. Kill one of them. Slowly. Didn't work. Oh, they're all linked up. Now Juliana's after me. I just love that ability. Motherfucker. I'm only this far. See, I was getting impatient, then all of a sudden, you know, it's really difficult. Oh, slide down to your death. The guy who did the voice for Colt in the promos, the same guy who voiced the Telltale's Walking Dead main character. But the VA for Colt in-game is different. Oh, interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Maybe he was... I wonder if he was originally supposed to do it and then... But wait a second. But how... Okay, how long into development are they doing the promos? That's later. That's much later on, right? So you'd think they would have had recorded some of the voices. I wonder if they had to redo it with this guy. Now, see, here's a nice arcane thing. You got this big, juicy box here. All the doors are locked. Kill, kill, kill. You know there's got to be something good in there. And you can't go in the water. They really hate you being in the water in this game for some reason. Bulletproof glass. You'll never get in. I wonder. Whoops. He had to hack it through the glass. Just give it a kick. Oh, hack the door or something? Oh, oh, Horky! Oh, wow. This is where you had to go in the beginning of the story. Oh, and oh, okay, so we have already done this? Wow. Interesting. Gun hands. Yeah. The adventure of gun hands. Right, so I've already been in here. Wow. Oh, Jesus. It's Juliana. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ah. She brought the whole crew. There you go. Juliana's dead. I should be kicking way more. Of course Donkey knows what works so well. He went and found it. He went and found the most fun thing you can do in this game. Kick people. And also because, like, switching from gun to melee is just a little bit slower than you'd want it to be. No available placement. Havoc. Cool, alright. So I'll take... Because these ones I have infused, so you can ditch them. So yeah, let's get the hell out of here. And get that picked up. Get that infused. Get the hell out of here. Whatever Havoc does. I think it just gives you more power of some kind. Like maybe you do more damage, take more damage. Way to go, Horky! Oh, I had no idea. Wow. This happened to me last time. Juliana came, and you have to hack the antenna. But I don't know... Holy shit. You didn't hear any of that? These people are so self-involved. You have to hack the antenna to unlock the doors. Where is the antenna? I feel like I've seen it. recently. Yeah, Horky, you're so right, because when you're talking about a roguelike or a roguelite, usually, yeah, like Hades, you know every time you die you're going to get a different kind of power, different weapons, or you can switch up your weapons. So this, I mean, this one lets you... This one changes up the environments a lot more than say Hades, where Hades, you know, you're always going back to the beginning. You can take different routes, but you're kind of stuck. You know, you have to go through a lot of certain things. So this one is more, yeah, different environments and stuff. But when you're constantly coming back to the same environment to try to take out the same visionary, it can be frustrating. It can be tedious. Yeah. It does kind of beat at your spirit. I can tell I'm at a point where I need to progress because I keep dying, and now there's no more story when Juliana talks to me in the beginning of the loop. Where's this fucking satellite thing? Probably over here. This is the security area. Nexus. Is it on top of this thing? Oh, that's it, right? That's the antenna? No? Oh my fucking god. There's Frank's Club. Where was the other red thing? That one. What's that say? Hack the antenna to unlock your tunnels. Okay, it's way over here. I think I might have to go through this. It looks like it's so far away. I wonder if I gotta go into this terrible place to access that. If I can walk along the outside. That would be nice. Frank's studio? Yeah, see how it's like sort of grayed out? That's not great. It's like an alternate route to it. Seems like an easier way to get to it. I need to get way the fuck over there. Hack the antenna. Where the fuck is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking mines. One more time. Look at that. Alright, different route. We're up top. I thought this guy talking was Will Arnett at one point. All right. I wonder if this game will have some interesting... I think it has a potential for some really mind-blowing story. I'm not sure if that'll happen, but I think screw this talking island. Yeah. Talking island. They really snapped my aim right up to her brain. It's kind of a hard place to sneak around. Isn't that a mind control slap? Yeah, there's a telekinesis one where you can push them, shove them around and stuff, but... And there's this one where you link them together, but yeah, it'd be nice to have a mind control one, that'd be cool. To give you, like, because this game's, you know, it's all about, like, sandbox and just what can you do and experiment and play around with. It's cool. It's like a little spy chord that they play. Boo-da-ba-boom. Boo-da-ba-boom. It's perfect. Alright, how the hell do we get down? This looks like an apartment in Cyberpunk. There's one where you're sort of like friends with you're working for some like politician solving a mystery. It's one of the more memorable missions in that game. Actually, probably one of the very few I can actually remember. There's the exit. Frank's Club.
Class pass. Welcome to the Ramblin. Let's see them big spanking hands, Colt. No re-rolls in my house.
That's pretty satisfying. Not super realistic, but it's nice just to see it land softly and slide forward perfectly. Cheap, aggressive bastard. Unaware of your presence. Basic loadout. Colt's a smooth motherfucker. This one has good aim. Think said it will be uneventful. Standard kit. Sort of like playing Ape Escape. Them all having their little personalities. Oh my god, now there's 6 of them. I got greedy. I got greedy with my golden gun. The golden gun has spoiled me. But I don't have any other abilities. So, that's what I gotta do. Oh yeah. Let's just use this guy. Ah, how'd they blow up my super gun?
Yeah, good. What? Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Yeah. I have bad luck with those things indoors. I put one by a closing door and it just exploded. It's nice. It's nice to see how those things interact with each other.
Hello?
Yeah.
Well, again. That's fine by me. Better not be cold.
Was that some kind of a turret? Oh, that was the one I should have commandeered. This is a pretty funny game. Doesn't it kind of remind you of like a game, just like the feel of a PS1 game, you know, or like PS2? Just kind of silly and over the top and fun. Just working with different gameplay mechanics and trying something totally new and wacky.
Better not be cold.
Yeah, I gotta get that new turret. Yeah, a 90s feeling in a way that it really revels in like 70s and 60s nostalgia too. Cool staircase.
Waste of fucking time.
How can I deploy that one? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But I put the turret in the bad spot. Good angle for me though, to come in and thrust their heads right up to me. Yeah, there's so many turrets in here. I guess that makes sense because, like, you don't have your abilities, so they just give you all these little guys to help you out.
Nope, I'm good. These guys look kind of different. Oops. No! No! Oh. Well, those guys are behind, like, bulletproof glass or something. Uh-oh. It's the farthest I've ever gotten. I'm so excited. The Strelak. Sure. This is crack team of personal bodyguards. So they all stare.
What?
Ah.
Starting to hear things. What's that? Stay together. Well.
Yeah. Dead.
Can you stay still for a second? Wait for this.
Oh my god. Is that it? Oh my god. He really looks like a PS1 sort of like dancing character. Oh yeah. Trinkets. Gimme, gimme, gimme. The constancy automatic. Harming an enemy gives you a stacking damage increase. That's cool. Reload and fire. Holy shit. Okay, replace that one. It's nice, so once the stuff is infused, you can chuck it and then it'll always come back, so it's pretty nice. No, does he not have an ability slab?
You're a firecracker, you know. The stage presence, he could have been a singer.
You don't know me, man. I'm fucked up, okay?
Let me tell you a story. First time I ever tried to do fireworks, I completely botched the flappy things. Got them stuck tight as a real tight thing.
Come on, Frank. Your mother ever tell you not to play with fire?
Point is, I don't know shit about them. Still don't. Colt fixed them up right for me. He always...
What's your point?
Look, confidence comes with experience. Okay? You're young. Go easy on yourself.
We're the same age.
I'm drunk.
Alright, that was funny. So he's talking about Colt fixing up something he doesn't know. Some kind of explosion we could use next time. But do you not get a slab from him? Alright, so he doesn't have a, he doesn't have a slab. Did you mean these ones here? Got the gun, just green stuff. Alright, well that was that. Guess I could go upstairs. I didn't even really get like a lot of residuum. Oh, 16,000. Okay, so enough to light up some stuff. It'd be cool if I would have done it when Juliana invaded. Okay, I get a bit more here. 1,400, pretty good. Oh, look at that hamburger. They eat props of hamburgers? Your messages? Frank. Hey, my man, you get them whistlers and bangers and cracklers all worked out?
Only visionaries can send messages on this. Is he just talking to himself? Franklin, my darling, Franklin, my darling, Franklin, my darling. Alright, so around noon, we gotta come back here, and he's gonna have the code.
A crate of fireworks. That's an explosion hazard if I ever saw one.
Find the fireworks. But I need to wait and go to autos at noon. Or later. Oh, nice, you can remove your glass pass.
Back soon, Colt. Tomorrow's booze won't drink itself.
Or is that just because we're near the exit? Hopefully. I feel like I can hear the wind. All right. Long walk back.
Bet you I can see to it that he gets burned.
Burned by his own fireworks. I think Sony figured out how long you need to keep it exclusive, and that before moving over to PC just gives you another boost in sales. And they realized it's not that long.
Stop calling me.
But yeah, they've been testing it out.
I suppose this is the moment where the other Colts got all curious and started asking questions.
Usually, yes. That is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, well, I don't need you this time. Sorry.
You'll miss me when I'm gone.
I know that.
Pretty funny. Oh, it's all snowy. So that's what this game does well is as you are succeeding, okay, we're in the same area, but now there's a different time frame, and now we have something different to do. It's pretty smart. Oh, wait a second. I didn't infuse the thing I got. I don't want to lose it. I must go back. Man, remember how easy this game was in the beginning? These parts have been real tough, especially if you lose that patience. Connected. I survived. Time moves on. That really makes it look like Mist, doesn't it? The Havoc Slap happening at noon. That was before. So let's do our loadout. This is pretty important stuff. Just take less damage overall. Enemies explosives take longer to detonate. It's okay. Eternal aim for the body, but bullets can still hit your head. Go prepared. That could stop me from dying quickly. Regenerate more total health. Ooh, okay, I'll take regenerate health. Less damage. Oh, I need like very little more. Oh shit. I'll just sacrifice this one for 1250. Just less damage overall. I think you gotta love that. This one's not infused. I already have one of these, so that's fine. Hard-headed. Weapon trinkets. Reload speed is increased. That's kind of interesting. Damaging an enemy slows the start of their health regen. I didn't know enemies had health regen. Shots in the hip have more reduced spread accuracy. Accuracy is awesome? What? Accuracy is awesome. Oh, they just mean accuracy overall is awesome. The accuracy will be awesome. I do shoot from the hip a lot. Maybe reloading. Reloading's kind of cool. Or just get rid of all this stuff and it's worth so little. This one's only worth 500. Hipster's a mod named Deep Rock Galactic. Nice. I think I want this one. And it's 5,000. It seems really good. Seems like you get this stuff more frequently. So and these are worth more. So just buy that. Cool. So look, now we've progressed a little, infused some things, and we can safely head out there and feel like We're getting somewhere. Wenji, I have killed her so many times. That's already happened. So, I guess we just finished the day. How do you do that? Hold until the evening? Who's this guy? As darkness falls, the party capital Blackreef transforms, howling at the moon. These streets have teeth. Devouring of the Lamb, search for clues, the Carnesis slab. The game basically has insurance embedded into the world? What do you mean? Everyone's on a mask. Who's Alexis? Mr. Dorsey. Yeah, let's go. This could be fun. You're insured. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I guess it's just a way. Yeah, it's an interesting way of like feeling like you're progressing and accumulating. And then you can, and it's a neat thing where, because you can only carry so many weapons, so you could like chuck some weapons away that you haven't fused and grab the other ones.
All the time, aren't you? What is your style exactly?
Chit-chatting when I should be killing motherfuckers, apparently.
All I ever wanted was for you to surprise me. Do something different. Anything.
I'm disappointing you. Good.
You know it's going to be disappointing. Trying to figure out which one is Alexis. Best of luck.
Hey, guys, I have top secret information.
Okay, what is it?
I said it was top secret.
Spill it, asshole.
Okay. The best place to see the fireworks is next to the stage.
That's it. That's all you've got?
Please die.
What? It's gonna be spectacular.
I'm freezing my ass off looking for Colts. Better be fucking spectacular.
We should take him alive and strap him to the fireworks. What? Just a thought.
This is Alexis Dorsey, Eon program visionary and primary financial backer. Some sad news, folks. The fireworks show tonight will have to be canceled. I've just learned that Frank Spicer, Blackreef's own golden entertainer, has been savagely murdered, most likely by our captain. Fuck, anyone who kills this man will be invited to my party. Fuck it, all access, VIP. I'll get you a chair with a massager in it. Whatever you want. I'll put a thumb in your butt. Just protect our loop. I need to speak quickly to the guests of my ultra-exclusive Rams party tonight. Congratulations on getting invited, guys. A reminder, bring the required accessory and your appetite. If you forget either, you will be denied entry.
So I guess something else that keeps the game from being fresh, or no, sorry, adds to it being fresh, is that, so we're listening to him speak after I've killed earlier in the day one of those guys. So his dialogue is based on us killing Frank Spicer, right? Whereas if I, the next time I come here, I might not have killed Frank Spicer. Maybe I killed a different one or none of them. So I guess that's an interesting way of keeping it going. And when you're just dealing with audio, it's sort of like writing, like in a text-based game. You can really get away with recording a lot more stuff, not having to worry about, expensive cutscenes and motion capture and all that stuff, or just animating all that stuff. Kind of reminds me of another game where you wonder, do these people even exist? Oh yeah, Death Stranding. You think, are there actual real character models for this stuff? You just hear people talking so much. Oh god. This place is filthy. I don't want to be in here. But maybe it's worth it. Oh, these vandals. I cannot condone that. I believe. Now we know the type of people we're dealing with. I know. It's just the nicest looking graffiti. I would think it's kind of ridiculous, but having recently been to Quebec City A very classically French city. And knowing our Arcane is French. Oh, I didn't even recognize this place. Maybe that's just how the French are with graffiti. It's extremely polite. Oh yeah, it's very like, I have an art design degree. I have a graphic design degree, and I'm in charge of making graffiti in a game. Oh man, Quebec City has incredibly stunning buildings. Huge, massive, and they're not just like old churches. They're like big square boxes, like tons of brick and stone. They're huge. You can really tell that when North America was being settled, France was sending a lot of resources towards Canada, and they were all being funneled right into Quebec City, which is from the ocean. It goes into this kind of like, it's almost like somebody sliced into Canada, and it goes, and it looks like a river, but it's the ocean. It goes right into Quebec City. So they would have just had sailboats coming in and out of there non-stop, sending their best people. And it's like being in a time machine when you go there. It's like you're in Europe in the 1800s or 1700s, or just like a place in Europe now full of a ton of that stuff. Old buildings and crap. The real thing really sucks about stuff in the Southeast is there's an event called Sherman's March. The general raised a ton of stuff, so there's not as much good old stuff to look at. Right. Are there even like, they go, here's where they lost. Here's where they sacrificed it. This dirt here. Just imagine. Imagine what it would be like if it was still here. Be pretty impressive. These guys really fucked this place up over a couple hours. But it kind of feels like in this game everything's already happened. You know? It's not like a scary riot or something. They had a lot of guys out here running around causing havoc. That'd be cool. But it's more like, it happened, so that's it. Yeah, I think you usually get like some kind of an apartment building developer or a condo developer. It's like in the 70s or something. Oh, Julia. Yeah, is she dead? Shot her a lot. Oh. 3-4 stories max. Oh, I see. Okay, so they want to have like cheap wooden apartments. Interesting. Okay. Oh, nice. She came down here. Yeah, and then just when you're kind of getting bored of something, then Juliana shows up. Hitting consecutive enemies grants you a stock damage buff. That'd be good. Havoc. Sure. Go infuse that. Oh yeah, because I died last time. I was supposed to infuse that. Yeah, I would recommend it just to go take a quick look at around some of the buildings and stuff, and because the thing with Quebec City is that I didn't really enjoy. We were trying to find like places to eat and going around. It's kind of a tough city to visit. So, but driving there and seeing the way the ocean comes in, that coastline, seeing all the buildings the first time, so like really, really impressive. And then after a while, I was like, oh, I don't. All these restaurants look so cheesy, and we just didn't end up really like clicking with any of the spots. And even the one we were going to go to, they weren't really all that receptive to having us there. They didn't seem all that interested. Oh, yeah. Boom! Oh. A 3 keypad lock. So many things to dig around with. I do love the way these guys make games. And I love that they were so ambitious with this. And I don't think it works all the time. But it doesn't really matter. Well, no, it's not that it doesn't matter. I mean, it obviously stops it from being like an incredible game. Or, you know, like a solid game with good ideas. I'm just really glad they made it. Oh, maybe you could murder somebody here. Yeah, they got lots of patios, and yeah, there's like a real touristy street that is pretty great for that stuff. But every time I was like, oh, let's go to that one. It looks like that's where everybody is. Still goes, that's the tourist area. Alright. We're not tourists. No, of course not. Alright, let's hack this thing and get the fuck out of here. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here.
Wanna die right now? Or is it like a dream? Is Juliana in it? Ooh, fuck, I hope.
Yikes. That's another bad joke if they turn out to be a father and daughter. Slab, of course. Oh no, 15,000. Time to get rid of some shit. Big box, squeezing more bolts in your magazines. That's pretty cool. The Tribunal, 2,000 for this one. Buff damage by hitting consecutive enemies. Oh, yeah. Sacrifice it. Slab. So close. Oh, it's a shame to lose that one. That's too bad. But I gotta do it. Only got 754. So maybe it's not all that rare. Here we go. Oh, yes. Start another day. What's next? Well, we can go try to kill this guy, which we've done. And we already have the Havoc slab. So we're good. We've already done her. The Battle of Ramblin flank. Return to Otto's in the morning. Okay, there you go. Something new to do. Otto's workshop is intact in the morning, but something causes it to burn down by noon. Yeah, the restaurant scene in Quebec City is pretty weird, where there's a lot of places for dinner and really nothing much in the middle of the day. But it's a real jewel for the region. Oh, I didn't equip my... I do have Havoc. I don't want it, though. Well, I don't know my dash. As long as I got my... Link everybody up and shoot them all down. Otto's Workshop. Yeah, I always remember that about Europe, being like, for breakfast you have something real simple. You know, like if you're in Italy or something, you're gonna have like cappuccino, and when I was in Hungary, we would always have just like a little bit of meat or cheeses and stuff, real simple for breakfast. And lunch would be huge with a soup and a main, and then dinner again would be just kind of like, you know, little snacks and stuff. Oh my god, do you see that shit? They're all linked. Oh no! Ah! Ah! Oh, okay. Oh, here it all comes back. Don't worry. Okay. Now nail him. Boom! Oh yeah. You guys want some? That was fucking awesome. They're just sitting there waiting for it. I think Quebec City is more of like a party type place, so in a way, it's like, it did just kind of feel like a touristy party place for older people who appreciate architecture. You know what's great is I was at one part in this game and guys were like jumping off a really high place to kill themselves. So I would, as they were running out, I'd zap one person who was just standing there watching, so it shared their fate, and then when the guy dove off to his death, it killed the other guy. It's pretty cool. Empowered. Yeah, now in Dishonored 2, you could do that, and then you could also control people, so you could, like, the guy would mimic whatever you did, so you could move him so he's looking at somebody, then have him shoot somebody in the head, and they all shoot each other. Such a fun power. One I've never really seen in any other game. Nothing similar to that. The library.
How are we supposed to know when it's time to be done with it? Where is the end?
This baby working overtime. Maybe it's time for a break.
Oh yeah, around noon he talks to him.
How do I organize my time? Waking up early is half the battle, darling. Then it's one foot in front of the other, just like any other cat. What's my greatest regret? Look, you lead a life that's worth half a shit, you rack up a mistake or two. My life's worth 6 shits. I've got closets of regrets. Keys leaving them in there. Not rooting through them, examining them from every angle. When did I realize I possessed great vision? I suppose it was back in... shit, I don't know, but I did this little show when I
pretty high voltage.
Built to last.
Oh no. Sometimes you are in combat. You're in combat just long enough for that little musical sting to start up, and then it has to do its minimum. Boom, 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 ba-ding, bam. Yeah.
Electrical man.
Trying to get past me, I dare you.
The band's been sitting there for 46 minutes, waiting. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, done. No. Okay. Now watch. When the player discovers something, I want you to go, boo-doo-doo-doo. Really sound mysterious.
Someone call the electrical guy.
Inky boy, how do you do? Yeah, it's just a nice little Monday. Stella's asleep. Why not? I'm pretty into this game. I wish I had a flashlight. If this was a shooter from 2000 and early 2000s, there'd be a flashlight button.
I'm feeling just fine.
Otto's fireworks machine. Okay, we still got a bit of power coming through here. Monday. Moon day. Literally. Moon day. Time for a new moon. Makes it sound a lot more important. Monday does just really takes a lot of shit. And it's an important date. It's a lot of pressure being Monday. Gotta start the whole week. Everyone's giving you a rough time. I expect at one point Monday is just gonna lose its mind. There's gonna be some like police brutality on the rest of the days of the week. They're watching us.
Otto is winning a prize and fucker ain't he.
Monday. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Friday, I'm in love. Saturday night's alright for fighting. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Monday's toddlers learn to tie her bootlace. Tuesday morning, creeping like a nun. But tonight ain't Monday, it's Friday. Where is a gooey stick of Snake? So far, the game, Inc. is a ambitious spin on Dishonored. It's really similar to Majora's Mask, where they took... If Dishonored 2 is Ocarina of Time, this is the Majora's Mask where they go, let's try something totally different with time and use a lot of our same kind of ideas and go from there. Just seems like such a less emphasis on the abilities, which makes it not as interesting. Because this team's gunplay is never there. You don't know Zelda references? Oh, okay. Well, you should learn this one. Ocarina of Time came out in 1998 and was a groundbreaking 3D action-adventure platformer. A 3D Zelda that nailed it on the first take. And then Majora's Mask came out a couple years later and used a lot of the same assets, and then to make it more interesting, they incorporated a time technique, which made the NPCs have more interesting lives because they could do so much more because they were on a set 3-day plan. So this game has 4 areas and 4 different time periods, I believe. Morning, noon, afternoon, and then I guess evening. So each area changes in the different time periods, and then each time you kill one of the bosses, you get an ability, maybe, or some kind of a gun, and then each time you get the same one, it upgrades. And then every once in a while, Juliana comes in and tries to assassinate you because she wants to live forever, and you're trying to stop the loop. I don't really know anything about the RoboCop movies. I really, really, really should watch at least one. I've seen reviews on it. I've seen Half of the Bad Guys or Red Letter Media talk about RoboCop. And I remember seeing Starship Troopers and thinking it was really cool. And just being a teenager who was like, this is good and funny. And I didn't really realize... Oh no, this is still... I didn't realize it was like such a deft parody of military culture. I haven't seen any RoboCops. I need to see RoboCops. I know.
Shoo-be-woo, electrical man. Just gotta come back later for that sweet, sweet home.
So there's these cool puzzles and stuff going on, but the game will tend to just show you how to do it. Like, the game told me I should go check this area out, and then I followed glowing lines to shoot them. And then the game goes, yeah, see, you came here in the morning, and then you disabled that machine. We found that machine that looked like it was going to blow up. Because later on, this area is destroyed. So now it won't blow up. So now I can come back at a later time, and then I can still be in this place. Yes, and you need your in-game money, and you need to make it back alive to pay enough money so you can keep items and abilities. Yeah, all of his dialogue sounds like it's recorded in a closet. It's really fucking strange. It's like they didn't know where he was going to be, so they didn't know how to apply different reverbs or give it a different sound. So yeah, it sounds kind of shit. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We need to progress the time. Especially, yeah, when you grab items. He tends to talk like that.
Don't need it. I don't need it.
There it is. Immortality. Oh, it's it really couldn't be more like Dishonored, and yet be called not Dishonored. Like this team, this is how they make games. There we go. It's confusing. Keep saying the exit's like way up there. Alright, we'll come back. What was before Dishonored for them? Dishonored was on the PS3, Dishonored 2 on the PS4, the standalone game or DLC, Death to the Outsider. A different faction of Arcane made Prey on the PS4. And then this. I don't know if the team made anything before that, but it was made... Harvey Smith is the guy in charge of Arcane. And he had worked on the Deus Ex series. Find the code. Alright, find the code. You got it. I have not tried Dark Messiah of Might and Magic by Arcane. How old is it? Let's have a look. Could Juliana be a child of the loop? She won't exist if you break the loop. If somebody... Because you don't age. So she would have had to be that age when she went in there. But maybe. I could see that being interesting, that she's just sort of like fighting for her survival. But, I think they're... Maybe he won't exist, and she loves him. She's like, no, you'll die if you break the loop. And I love you as a wife or girlfriend. He's like, gotta go, kid. Thanks for the chat. It was great to get to know you. Now, let me be. Could be something like that. Oh. Oh, look at that. Hey, you. You picture you. This is one of the biggest views we've had so far. If you just hold L1, you can't get that to automatically go. Otto's Minicom. Not sure if you like the UI. I guess they go... I mean, I've heard a lot of people describe it as pretty stylized. Like, the style is cool, but it definitely is kind of in the way. Horky, you pointed out that it's odd to see it in the middle, like that, in between the guns. What's this guy doing? When's the last time you played a game where you felt like, oh my god, I'm actually in the world, they're so realistic? Or just felt a real emotion from it? No, not the reticle. The reticle's sort of odd. But no, the all the weapons and like the items and stuff in between the two guns. That's so cool. Like, what's funner than gunning down a lot of enemies with machine guns, then linking them by the brain, shooting one, and then it goes down. I wonder if they have any options for that. I have it on dynamic 4K, steady 60. You can have no ray tracing with 60 with drops, or you can have your ray tracing, but it's at 30. Too colorful. Oh, I could adjust some gamma. Here, the HUD. Here's the HUD. Display. I mean, I don't want to lose all the information. Could you just make it smaller? All right, I guess not. Yeah. I think you're just stuck with that. Yeah. Yeah, like it's all it's all cool to just turn it off, but if you don't have another way of getting exactly having the game tell you. It's like trying to play The Witcher 3 or something and you turn off all the information. Like how Ink was doing to try to make it more immersive, but the game, if the game's also needs to be set up to work with you. So close. Oh yeah, it's got the 2 clips so you can reload while you're firing. That's so cool. What a cool idea. Auto's Minicom. Message. Frank, got the code for you. 2572. Light this night on fire. Give those sad SOBs something to sing about for 1,000 loops. Okay. Alright, 2572. And of course I know where that goes. Good. Alright, now we can blow this thing all to hell. I don't care. Alright, on to the next. It's exciting. The Ballad of Ramblin Flank continues on. Let's go. Access the container for Frank's fireworks. So maybe we're going to bring everybody together and blow them all up with the fireworks or something. I wonder if it'll be something we have to actually figure out. That the game will not assist you in any way. Or if it's going to be a bit... Probably not. But I think all games can use some form of hand-holding just to keep it moving along. Alright, it's quite cold out there. I feel like I'm in some trench. World War I. Oh, yes. Oh, they all went in. Frank's container is where we're gonna go. I like how much guitar is in this game. People sitting around. Plink, plonk, 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 plonk. That's some pretty good ambiance. Feel like we're pretty close. I feel like we're about 84, 85 meters away. Oh, is this the one that's on the other side of that bridge? In a way. I know that's what I was thinking of. Oh boy. Nice. These guys are so fun. Oof, look at this base. It's like playing Metal Gear Solid 1. Especially that part. Oh, I was gonna hit that that Havoc button. See if that would work. Then go up and kick it. No good. Oof. These things are powerful. They take a ton of hits. So I guess that's good because you have access to so many of those, so that would make it a lot easier. Whoops. Oh, the grenade. Not what I wanted to do. Sable or Eastward? Yeah, those are the... Those ones have been on your mind. Which one are you more excited to play? They're both like indie, sort of unique art style, heavily artsy, but with a solid gameplay core underneath. Seems like a pretty good bet. If you can just have that thing that pushes it just over the line, it makes it feel a bit more original in some way. Nostalgic, but something new. Expanding on all those things. Yeah, the music can carry things a long way. It certainly helps in this game. I mean, this game's all about the atmosphere.
Oh, that's you.
This feels like one of the earlier levels or something. Or it's a little bit easier. Maybe not. Actually, just sometimes having room in between the enemies can make it a lot easier. It's just you don't want to get overwhelmed by them. Have people come up, you know, from, you don't know where they're shooting from, front, back, up high. They shoot you in the head. I feel like we're 30 meters, I want to say, 29, 28 meters maybe. Maybe 24, 23, 22, 21. We're close. There it is. Yes. I know it. Sabotage the flaps. Given his limited understanding of rain flap functionality, Ramblin' Frank won't notice a little light sabotage. Nice. Oh yes, I remember this note. And how they had the windows obscured. Oh yeah. Oh. Jam the rain flaps? That was the thing they said in the note, right? Jam the rain flaps. I'm gonna double check that. Limited understanding of rain flap. Right, so he doesn't get rain flaps. Jam the rain flaps.
It makes sure it's gonna be a blast, Frank.
Alright. An exemplar. Personal trinket. Sounds good. Alright, that was a nice, smooth one. A little bit of residuum for your troubles. Now it's just a relaxing jaunt back. Right, yeah, you could speedrun this game and know that information. Unless it's randomly generated with each playthrough. But that'd be pretty cool. Oh, like, how cool of an idea is that your own experience of playing the game could affect it, yeah, when you come in, again, able to cut through all that stuff. That's pretty smart. It's sort of like using a warp whistle or something in Mario 3, letting you warp ahead from the first world to you get to 4, 5, and 6, and then if you have the 2 whistles, you can get to 7 and 8, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. All right. What can we infuse? Love that harpsichord. I always think this thing's loading. It's just waiting for me to press X. And then it goes to a loading screen. This feels like I'm playing a sports game, this screen. What did we get? Oh, I feel like I'm playing Destiny now.
I crossed Frank's wires. Poor bastard doesn't know what's coming.
Short and sweet. Alright, what is next? Carnices slab. Snatch Alexis's Carnices slab. That looks kind of fun. Super shifty. Play the reward scheme. Oh, cool. Super shifty sounds really useful. More fun than a Carnices slab. Let's try this one. So if you do that to take them out without having to go through all that crap. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, which makes sense. And I guess we'll just see like how much of it needs to be thought of or how much of it is just sort of a part of the story progression. It sort of feels like we're unlocking these things, but not really. It feels more like I'm just sort of going from the beginning of the level to the end, and then, you know, like the puzzles figured out. It's fun to like watch and experience. It's pretty clever. But it feels just a bit more passive, I guess. But who knows, if they made it less passive, maybe I wouldn't even be able to figure it out. That'd be saying, it doesn't, there's not enough signposting. It's pretty dark and dangerous here. Looks like sort of a Batman comic. Feels weird to just be walking down the main street. Uh-oh. Bam! That's what happens.
Not sure what to do next.